Hey, what's up, Vox and Hops heads? I'm Matt, the vocals of Cryptopsy, and you're listening to my podcast, Vox and Hops, where I sit down with fellow metal musicians to talk about their lives, music, and craft beer. I hope that you're all safe. I hope you're all staying home. If you're out there working, I hope that you are staying safe. I want to give a huge shout out and much love and respect to everyone that is out there working and braving the wild world that is COVID-19. Much respect, much love to all healthcare workers, policemen, all the essential service workers, all of the people that we normally forget, such as people that are stocking your grocery stores. Much love and respect. These are jobs that are often forgotten about, but in times like these, we must be appreciative and give them lots of respect. Everyone relax out there. Everybody's stressed. It's very important to stay calm, to just relax. Best way to do that is just to sit back and just take it easy. Crack open a craft beer, a local craft beer, because as every business is suffering, so is the local craft beer industry. Very important to support all of your local craft beer industries right now. If you are going to drink a beer while in quarantine, it better be a local craft beer. Trust me, they need it. On today's episode, I'm with Philippe Boucher from Beyond Creation and Incandescence. Here it is, Vox and Hops, episode number 122.
I warn you, what you are about to hear is very disturbing indeed.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I'm with Philippe Boucher from Beyond Creation, Incandescence Chthe'ilist.
Yeah, you got it.
So stoked to finally be with you. We have been talking about doing a Vox and Hops interview.
Yep.
for months and months.
Yeah, I know. My fault. Sorry.
No. It's both sides. It's everything gets busy and you go away or I'm away.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're both home today, and you hit me up just like, can we do it during the day? And I was like, I know where I want to go.
Yeah.
And we are at BreWskey Artisanal, or Pub BreWskey as I like to call it.
Yep.
They are celebrating their 1-year anniversary tomorrow. By the time this comes out, that'll be in the past. But it doesn't matter. It's worth the mention. This tap room is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It is right on the downtown Old Port of Montreal. It is probably your best option to drink great craft beer in downtown Montreal. I ordered something for us that I've been wanting to try. They've been pumping out some deliciously very trendy hazy IPAs. This is their Big Vic. It clocks in with an 8.8%. It's a double dry hop double IPA with Idaho 7, Vic Secret, Azaca, and Citra hops. Let's see what this sucker's got.
Serious
Cheers.
business. Cheers, man. Oh,
holy shit, that's good.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Tastes like.
It's like lemony.
Yeah. I don't
Citrus heavy.
Orange juice.
Orange
Almost.
juice. Yeah, it's pretty close, actually.
Like, I will drink that, like, in the morning, breakfast.
I don't think that our families would appreciate it, but I would definitely join you. Color-wise, it's a beautiful haze, exactly like an off orange juice, slightly lighter on the nose. It smells tangy, hoppy as fuck.
Man,
totally
tasty.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Cheers again, because it's worth another sip.
Cheers, man.
Take me back to your youth. You're growing up. In your house, what music was playing? When you didn't pick it, what music did your parents listen to?
I mean, my family has always been into music, not only instruments, but they listened a lot of vinyls when I was younger. Pink Floyd, Alice Cooper, that kind of music. I grew up with Pink Floyd a lot, especially with my father. So, till this day, today I'm listening to Dark Side of the Moon, Always, and Wish You Were Here. So it's great classics. I love it. It's a great influence for even if in my black metal and death metal band, So yeah.
I do agree with that, because you guys don't have typical black metal or death metal band songs. You guys take a trip.
Yeah.
Which is something that I appreciate.
Cool.
I'm tired of just standard 4-minute death metal songs or black metal songs. It's not for me anymore. I can appreciate the artistry of writing a good song, but a song that takes me on the trip, I always appreciate much more.
Yeah, me too. Well, I like kind of old school death metal or black metal, but I like bands that incorporate some feels, some proggy, and even rock, rock riffs or like something solid, something groovy. I like that. So yeah, I agree with you.
So from Pink Floyd, where did that go? When did you start discovering your own music?
What
would be that story? How did you get into the evil metal? The evil metal tyrant that you became.
The best metal. I was a bit hyperactive when I was young, so school was like, to my mom, give him some pills, and like I had to, meet with a psychiatrist and everything because I was, full of energy and I was, I don't know, I was.
You were that kid.
Yeah, I was that kid. So, but she said no, and she took me to a music school, private music school, and she bought me a little drum kit. I was like 7 years old. I still got the video of my first drum solo. It's unbelievable. It's so funny, man. But yeah, so she's the one who took care of me, and she saved my life with this gift.
That's amazing. I have goosebumps, honestly, because so many kids I work with young children.
Yeah.
I see so many kids I know they're going to get thrown into the system, get drugged, put on Ritalin or whatever they use nowadays to calm them down, to zombie them out. And cheers to your mom for having the courage to go against the grain.
Cheers to her. So yeah, that's how it happened, So I pick up drumsticks and I take some private lessons, and it kept me focused, and everything went fine after that.
But you go back into class and you would just probably air drum.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or bang on your desk.
Yeah, exactly. Both.
Why the drums though? You walked into that music school. That's the instrument that you gravitated towards.
Because I was drumming on everything, how do you call that in English? Casseroles?
The pots and pans.
Okay. Yeah, so I was like hitting everything, the desk, the floors, the whatever I could find. So, yeah, my mom was like, do you want to play drum? And I was like, yeah, why not? So that's how it happened.
Take me to the first concert you ever saw. The first live rock experience or whatever experience.
Rock or metal?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I remember seeing the Backstreet Boys.
Holy shit,
that was
really?
Sick.
That's so funny.
But,
I was not expecting that. They were huge in Quebec back in the day.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, but no. I went to see Obscurcis Romancia in, I don't remember the year. Sorry, but it was also with the Gulnatics. It's kind of blurry. I don't remember the rest of the lineup, but
shout out to Pat, my fellow craft beer loving brother. Everyone go buy their beers in Verdun at Multi Hops.
Yeah, so that was a great show, and it started since then, like blast beats and double bass drums, because I was learning the basics with my teacher. So anything but not metal, So one day I went to that concert and I was like, holy shit, what is that? What is the drummer doing? I don't. So I went back at my home and I was like playing with one pedal, not even two pedals.
Trying to double.
Yeah, and I was like, what is a blast beat exactly? So I was like trying to do something, and one day I just learned it on my own and watched some videos on YouTube. So I don't know, it just happened. It was meant to be.
What about your first concert when you were on stage?
Oh, my
Do you remember?
first.
No, I like both questions. Yeah.
Okay.
What about your first concert on stage?
Metal concert?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I think I was 9 years old.
Wow.
I played some rock songs at the Centre Culturel de Belleuil, I think it's called. And That was good. I played Wipeout.
Of course you did. Yeah.
So that was my first like real concert, you know.
How did you approach that? Were you nervous?
I was totally, I don't know. I don't remember anything. I was just
a whiteout.
Too nervous to move. I played well because I got the video. My mom took it, and I think it went pretty well for a 9-year-old. But
How have you adapted that when you approach shows now? Do you still get nervous?
that's a good question. It depends on like what is the show. You know, when we played Hellfest in 2017, I was nervous.
It's such a sick fest.
Man, huge, like the huge, man, biggest crowd we never had. So I was like, woo, I'm not that nervous usually, but today it's that day. you know?
I find myself in situations like that. I get out of breath way faster for some reason.
Oh yeah. Like, I don't know how you do it, man.
I mean, it's just the heart. The heart's just beating faster because you're just so hyped.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hellfest,
Man.
one of the premier metal fests in the world. Such sick lineups. Yeah. Are you a craft beer enthusiast?
Yes.
Let's talk about beer a little bit. We're from Montreal. There's so many great beers, so many great breweries.
Oh, yeah.
Take me back to your first beer.
First beer ever or first craft beer? Okay. Oh, man. It was, I think that, what was it called? Tornade?
Tornade. Yes.
Ah, man.
Me too. Which one, the berry or the lemonade?
Lemonade.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember all you Americans listening, it was the Canadian version of Mike's Hard Lemonade. It was equally as horrible. A malty, syrupy disaster, sweet disaster that got a lot of young people into drinking alcohol.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember the taste of it, but I'm pretty sure I would taste it now and I will be like, this is awful. But yeah, after that, I don't know, I tried some products like Molson and, you know, and I don't know, I wasn't like a fan of beer at all at first. But when I grew up, I discovered like stout and IPAs, and I developed my taste for it. So
what would be those early precursor craft beer? The breweries?
I think one of the first that maybe not blew my mind, but changed everything was the Coup de Grisou.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That one is good. Still good. I still drink
I think it's RJ Brassara. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that may be the first one like that I drank. Yeah.
If you could make a craft beer for Beyond Creation, what style beer would it be?
Do you have to pick up only one, or
you can pick a bunch of them? Yeah,
okay.
I got a bunch of ideas for Cryptopsy.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool. Oh, I would choose a stout for sure. Not too sugary, not too strong, but just like the perfect, dose of everything.
Which is basically Beyond Creation. You're not too prog, you're not too death metal, you're not too tech.
I guess.
But you guys are just a perfect mix of them all.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I think I would choose that kind of beer, and maybe an IPA, like that style, like something fruity.
Hazy, delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, let me take a sip of it.
Yes, once again, I always finish my beers before my guests because I make them talk so much.
That's totally fine. I'm good.
I've asked this question to Bryce Butler.
Oh, yeah.
Who's in 14 bands.
Yeah,
at
that's
the moment.
Crazy, man. Yeah.
You are in 3 bands at the moment.
Yeah, 4, but the
4
fourth one is
exactly.
like...
Why is it always the drummer that's in all the projects?
I think that's not a question you have to ask drummers. I don't know. I think one band is not enough. I don't know what to... because I play guitar as well, but I don't want to have like a bunch of bands like playing guitar. I don't care. Drumming, I don't know. It's different than other instruments. I don't know how to describe it. It's it's just something else. I don't know. I cannot point my finger at it, but it's not like guitar, you know. Guitar, you will have the melody, the ambience, but the drumming, like, I don't know. It's like the center of everything.
It's almost as if like the guitars are the flesh and the muscles.
Yeah,
but the drumming is the skeleton.
Exactly.
Of a human. Yeah. So it's essential to be there, but it's not necessarily essential at the beginning.
Exactly. yeah. Kind of.
You are the man behind Chthe'ilist, in association with
one of the men behind it, because Phil Tuga from First Fragment started it in like 2009, I think, 2008.
And you guys got a lot of positive praise for this project.
That's great. It's kind, I don't know, it's underground, it's old school, so people like are into that. So he started the project, and then I was in First Fragment during that time, and he said
that's how it works here in Montreal.
Man. Everybody knows everybody.
Everybody knows everybody. We're all in a project with someone, and that's how we all grow together.
Yeah, and everybody drinks beer. That's sick. And so he just asked me, do you wanna do like a more old school, like a Cthulhu themed death metal band? So I was like, yeah, why not? So just that started.
And you wrote a lot of the guitar on that as well?
No,
nothing.
Only
just drums.
Yeah. I only write drums. That's enough.
Because you mentioned you play guitar, but is that mostly for Incandescence?
Yeah, only for Incandescence. Because I'm not a guitarist. I don't know. I create my own stuff, but I don't know. I let Phil do his things.
They are on another planet, these people.
Yeah, exactly.
Phil
so after that, a couple of years later, I met Claude, who was in Citra.
Yes.
So
yes, another crazy band from Montreal.
Man, very talented.
They had crazy press when that album came out.
Yeah. So Claude is like one of my best friends. So he just entered the band. He joined the band, and then after we got Antoine as bassist. So now we're a complete band. It started like a side project, like 2-man band, but now it's like a real band. So that's
at
great.
what point is this going to go on the road?
It's kind of difficult because I'm busy with Beyond Creation, so sometimes they got gigs that I cannot do, that cannot be part. So they have another drummer to fill in, Guillaume. Ex-drummer of Beyond Creation, so that's quite funny.
Awesome. It's funny how the world just dances around. That's what I was saying. It's Montreal.
Yeah, man. That's sick.
Why do you think there are so many talented musicians and so many prolific bands from multiple styles and genres that have come from Montreal? Why?
Why? I don't have
I can't think of any other cities where...
Yeah, about...
there's Florida back in the day.
Yeah, Europe is fine with, black metal, and I don't know, maybe Sweden with a good death metal band, old school death metal band.
The melodic death metal, of course. Yeah,
so I don't know, in Montreal, maybe the beer, winter. I don't know. Poutine, I don't know.
Because we got Beyond Creation, there's Voivod, the precursor of it all. Gorguts, Cataclysm, Cryptopsy caught up.
Despised Icon, Massacre,
Ion Dissonance,
man.
You guys, Beyond Creation, the Agonist, but it's all unique, different styles.
Yeah,
as opposed to like Sweden had their melodic death metal.
Yeah,
Florida had their original death metal.
Yeah, every scene is different, but I don't know. This question is something I cannot answer. I don't know. While we are touring, a lot of people ask me that or ask us that.
I get that question too all the time. I don't know,
man. So I'm always joking, like poutine, beer, or snow. So like,
honestly, I tie it into a few things, and it's the VCI shows at the Medley.
Yeah.
We all grew up there.
Oh yeah.
We all met each other there.
Yeah.
So a huge shout out to Steph and Rob the Witch for driving BCI for so many years.
Yeah, man. I went to so many shows. Oh man, so many shows.
It's like going to university.
Yeah.
Much-
And let's take a moment to name Cité 2000 as well.
That's also my second answer.
So, yeah, like every musician or bands that goes there, you know, they meet each other and they make connections, and I think that's how it helped, you know.
For everyone listening at home, Cité 2000 is a jam rehearsal spot here in Montreal where Cryptopsy still jams. I don't know if you jam.
Oh
there.
yeah, I jam like in Saint Julie.
Okay, so that's where we still jam, and many Montreal metal-based bands jam.
Yeah.
It is an excellent place that is just ingrained in the culture of the metal history of Montreal.
Mm-hmm. The best.
We were talking about this before, about how good modern drummers have become. Before we started recording, where did this come from? Why is everybody just so fucking good nowadays?
You asked me that?
Well, you're a very, very good drummer.
Oh, thank you, but I'm...
You mentioned that you learned how to blast by watching videos.
Yeah, like, I don't know, the classic, you know, Inferno from Behemoth, George Colias from Nile, obviously Flo Mounier, I'm a big fan of Flo, big fan of Cryptopsy, so I watched a lot of videos. Buddy Rich as well, like the jazz drummer.
Of course.
Very good, very
One of the
good.
originals.
Yeah, man, very important. And Mike Portnoy as well. I like it. I like his style. Danny Carey from Tool as well. Man, to name a few more, I don't know. John from System of a Down. I love his drumming, man. I love System of a Down. It's like one of my favorite bands ever.
I have a guilty pleasure for System of a Down. Absolutely.
But I don't know. It's not like extreme. Like his drumming is not that extreme. But I don't know. He got something. He's
just right in the pocket. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
But why are kids so good now?
Oh, that's crazy, man. Everybody's like learning some insane techniques that I don't use, that I don't know how to use.
I think is it because of the secrecy? Back in the day, you used to have to go the tape trading.
Yeah.
You'd find this band, you would hear it, you'd be like, how the fuck is this kid going so fast?
Yeah,
Nowadays, you see a new band, you just
it's
Google
like on
it,
YouTube. You can
and there's
watch
a drum playthrough where you can see he's doing the swivel technique on his feet.
Yeah,
That's how he's going to 90, 320 BPMs.
That's ridiculous,
you know?
man. I cannot do that.
You don't use the swivel?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, on my right foot. It depends. It depends on how fast it is. You know.
Take me to what do you hate about your playing that you wish was better?
Oh, a lot of things. Do you have to say only one, or
we could just dance through what bothers you on a daily basis about your playing?
I would like to improve my left hand.
Okay.
So I think that's the problem with a lot of drummers. Well, not a problem, but an issue. You know, personal issue with, you know. So my right hand is, I mean, for me is okay, you know.
It's your dominant hand.
Yeah, exactly. So I want my left hand to be like more precise. I don't know, maybe my left foot as well. So I'm trying every day to, you know, improve like only the left side, you know.
So what do you do? What take me through like a warm up or an exercise that you're doing?
Okay, I got an electronic drum kit back at home. So, you know, it's not like a real drum kit, but I'm practicing my paradiddles, like always, you know. I'm training a lot, you know, cardio and muscles and etc. So it keeps me like in a good shape to
be at your peak performance all the time.
Yes, to be in good shape and to, you know, work endurance. I think the correct word and one of the best thing to improve is endurance. Like, I would say that to every drummer in the world, or like every musician, you know, endurance. It's not that about speed and, you know, I can go to 300 or blah blah blah.
But for how long?
Yeah, how long? And, you know, you have to hit hard. That's a lot of things that I say to people. It's like, man, you don't hit You know, you have to hit hard. You're a drummer, man. You know?
It's something that was forgotten. It's almost as if like all these metal drummers just focused on speed and were practicing in their parents' basement and couldn't make too much noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas a rock drummer is going to go slower. He's going to beat the fuck out of his kid.
Well, my mom was understandable, so I could have hit my drum like hard.
And that's why you're, and everyone that you mentioned, all your influences there.
Yeah.
Absolute hard hitters,
you know.
But controlled hard hitters.
Yeah, precise. You know, that's important to be precise, to hit like when it's good to hit, you know, not too many hits for nothing, not just to like a bunch of hits, bunch of cymbals for nothing, you know. It had to be logical, it has to be
tasteful too.
Yeah, musical, you know, like it's music, it's not a drum solo, like so.
Which a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah. You know, they can add some grooves and add some crazy shit, but you know, when the guitar is doing some crazy shit, just calm down. Drummers, calm down. Sometimes just...
You guys have toured with so many huge bands already.
Oh, man.
But what would be that one band that you haven't toured with yet that you would love to share the stage with or to plan to tour with?
Okay, I'm a little bit of a fanboy here, so Cryptopsy, maybe.
We've spoken about it.
I know.
We've spoken about it.
Yeah. Same for us, but...
it will happen.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be a very varied package, though. It can't just be a tech death thing.
No.
It needs to be like a balanced thing.
Something.
We need like 2 mold opening. If they'll allow us to put them in that slot, because we need some crunchy old death metal to balance it all out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of black metal. I mean, it's like one of my main genre that I really enjoy listening to. So I don't think I will ever tour with like Behemoth, with Beyond Creation. I don't think it's gonna fit. So that might be like something like crazy that I would want, you know, Behemoth. That would be amazing.
Super in awe of what they have accomplished, being such an extreme, vulgar band.
Oh man,
but yet they're so big.
Yeah.
Nurgle does everything to push everyone's buttons, and they've gotten huge.
It's crazy.
It's
never been
whatever they're doing. Cheers to them.
Yeah, I agree. Me too, man.
Let's touch on Incandescence.
Okay.
Your vocalist. I have to talk about this.
Go ahead.
He is that black metal singer from the singing competition that has went all across all the metal socials. Yes. So Louis Paul Gauvreau.
Yeah,
is an amazing extreme vocalist that was on a singing competition called La Voix, which is the Quebec version of The Voice.
Yeah.
So how did this all come together? Was he already in a band with you when this happened, or did you guys meet up afterwards?
It's a funny story because we known each other for like, I don't know, 10 years or maybe 15 years. So it's a good friend of mine, you know. Was like, you know, discovering some beers together and like having some parties and shit. So a couple of years later I started Incandescence and I had a singer, another one. So he said to me, one day if you need me, I would be there like 100%. And I was like, okay. And I always knew he was like very good at singing. He sang in a band called The Unconscious Mind. Well, he still sings, but like it's on and off. So one day, my original vocalist just quit the band. So Louis Paul called me and he's like, you know what to do? We know what to do. And I'm like, yeah. So get over here. So one day he asks me, he calls me and he says, hey, don't tell anyone, but I'm going to sing at The Voice. So I'm like, what? How? Why? Why? So he's
he's only a screamer. You knew that you knew he was going to scream.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I was like, man, what are you planning with that? Like, you know, what? So he said, I want to do a song like Incandescence. So I was like, man, go ahead.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yes, please. So he did it. And I don't know how he got there. It's like, I think he did it for a joke, like just to
shock and awe.
Yeah, exactly. But it worked. Like Isabelle Boulay, one of the judge, was like, wow, you got a very good voice.
The one that I saw, that I think the rest of the world saw, was the Necrophagus.
Oh man, that was very cool. That was very cool. Yeah.
How do you rate the drummer? How did he do?
Louis Paul told me, I think it's true, but I'm like, man, it's hard to believe. But he learned that song in a week.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, and first time I heard it, I was like, is it a program
playback
drum?
or something?
I was like, it's too perfect. What the fuck? But he said no. We had rehearsals for a week, and we did that song, man.
And they're not metal dudes whatsoever.
No.
Good for them. Cheers to that guy.
Not
Cheers
at
to the
all.
rest of them.
Yeah. But he said it was the biggest challenge ever,
Right, of
like in
course.
their career. yeah. I'm
That's
like,
what we do. That's what we do every day, boy.
yeah, that's it. Oh no, but that was crazy, man. And
Did you guys line up like an album release? You should have like made it more marketing wise.
yeah, I know.
You know, like, and have like when he's on TV, then everyone's
Yeah, but-
Googling him because people were.
Yeah.
But it's hard to organize
Yeah,
stuff
but
like that.
a lot of streams, like, was a lot of people were streaming our albums after that, you know,
Good.
or during his, auditions and
Or while he
everything.
was on
Y-
during
yeah.
the process on the
Yeah,
television
but
show.
we released the third album after that.
And that's a project that you play live with. When are we going to see that exploding and going through the stratosphere like Beyond Creation?
I would love that, but I'm quite busy with Beyond, and I don't want to interfere, with the tour dates and everything. And I wish I want to do tours with Incandescence, of course, but the rest of the guys, Louis Paul, I think he's gonna be there always, even if we got tour dates like outside of here. I got some live members, who only play live with me, so they're fine with that. I share the tabs with them, guitar tabs, so they learn all the songs, and then after we do some shows. But we only did local shows, which was very cool, but I would like to, take it on the other level. Will be good, but
Of course.
I'm patient, and I
have two anecdotes that I want to share
go.
with everyone listening.
Okay.
Number one of my earliest memories. I'm sure I've met you before this, but I'm crazy and I forget sometimes. We played at Pitsy Campus Cryptopsy.
Oh yeah,
It was a crazy sold out, excellent show.
man, one of the best.
But who was standing right in front of me, screaming in my face the whole time? You.
Me?
Yes.
I was screaming.
Yeah.
Maybe too many drinks I had. I don't know.
And we finished the show, and Ollie was like, "Man, Phil was like right." It was cool.
Man, I was into it. I was like doing all flows, blast and shit. I was, oh yeah. Man, that was one of the greatest shows ever, man. Seriously, ever.
Instantly loved you, of course. Second anecdote: Cryptopsy's flying out to meet Aborted for Hell Over Europe #2.
Okay, yeah.
We shared a flight because Beyond Creation was flying into Zurich.
When was that? Last
This
year?
was last November.
Yeah, we were headliners with it was with Gorod and Brought by Pain.
That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah, and Entios. Yeah.
Yes.
Good
so
man.
we're sharing an airplane. Cryptopsy was quiet.
Yeah.
Beyond Creation was not.
Man,
Could you share that story, please?
man, we went crazy, man. Especially Kevin. Sorry, Kevin, I love you. My guitarist. We drank so many beers. Like,
I remember a fellow passenger not enjoying you guys.
man, cause I don't know how you call that in English, but on appelle ça, shotgunner une bière là. Quand ça.
You shotgun a beer. It's actually perfectly translated.
Shotgun a beer.
Translatable.
Okay. So Kevin did that in the plane, and it just like exploded on him and on the other passengers, like right in like besides him. So it was it was so funny, but not quite funny at the same time.
It's funny in the moment, but not for everyone around you.
Man. So
I remember wishing I was a few aisles back with you guys.
I didn't know you. You watched everything, and you.
Oh,
like,
we are.
I were like kids. Fucking kids.
Maybe
Beyond
some of the
Creation.
members of Cryptopsy thought that. I'll let you decide who.
Ollie? No, I'm kidding. Oh, man.
It's happened to all of us.
Yeah, okay.
It's
That's
we've
good
all
to
had
know.
those plane rides.
Ah, man, but that was funny. I don't know, we're not party animals that much, but that day, I don't know, we were like...
The stars aligned.
Yeah. We were flying in a way with Broad by Pain, Kevin and Hugo's other project. So we were a whole bunch of Quebecers.
And we somehow ended up on the same flight.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
First time I went to Japan, I got drunk and hung over on the same plane.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah.
I did the same, but when we went back from Japan, we did not sleep and we drank so much. So I had a hungover and then go back again
And
to
keep
drinking.
going. Good for you. Yeah.
Ah, man.
It's the Montreal power.
Yeah, but not anymore.
Phil, thank you so much for coming. Talking
Thanks
to
to
me.
you, man.
Drinking some beers with me. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Hey, thank you all so much for listening to this right to the end. You know that I love and appreciate that. I had such a great day hanging out with Phil at Pub BreWskey. It is one of the best tap houses in Montreal right now. So excited about what they are doing, the styles of beers that they are pouring out. So much love for Pub BreWskey, much love. I had a great time with Phil. Just honestly one of the nicest dudes in metal from here in Montreal. This was all before COVID-19. It seems like a long time ago, even though it was just a month ago. I wish that I could just rewind and be there again, just as much as I wish that I could fast forward until this is all over. But it is important to live in the moment. We will all come out of this stronger and smarter. It's very important for us to keep a positive outlook at this moment. If you are feeling a bit stir crazy from your quarantine, your social isolation, reach out to a friend. You can use platforms such as Zoom. You can use FaceTime. There's a bunch of options out there, or you can just simply call someone. We're all going through this together, so let's all support each other and stay strong together. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Remember to enjoy life, metal, and craft beer. Cheers, Vox and Hops heads.